Hey, what's up, YouTube? This is Eddie Barrios from the Bronx, here to address Rashida Strober's latest video, dogging out Madam C.J. Walker. Dogging him out. This is the newest video she did about Madam C.J. Walker was not the first black millionaire. She was the first dark black millionaire. You get a lot of facts all fucked up. So the story's about Annie Malone and Madam C.J. Walker, the pioneers of the African American beauty industry. As we all know, Annie Malone was a lighter, fairer-skinned black woman. Madam C.J. Walker, not because of the movie, but in real life, if you look at her pictures, she was a dark-skinned black woman with kinkier hair. So, Rashida basically calls Madam C.J. Walker a fraud and a thief, saying that Madam C.J. Walker stole her products from Annie Malone. Which is bullshit because as black women, let me make this very clear. Black women, you know, light-skinned black women do not use the same products as dark-skinned black women. This is a big fact that Rashida Strober has failed to mention in her video. See, Annie Malone made products that were used by light-skinned black women and white women. This is a fact. Madam C.J. Walker made products specifically for the dark black women with coarser hair. This is fact, which Rashida always forgets the facts. Because if you watch Rashida online trying to explain shit that she doesn't know about, she's actually scrolling through other people's posts. But as Rashida says, me, I did it all, I invented it, I created it. But this is what she's done since 2010. She looks at other people's shit, she talks about it, and then says she's the one who made it up. She created it. Nobody did it before her. And you see her on the video, online, searching, because that's what she does. Because let's face the facts, we all learned from somewhere. I know more about colorism than Rashida Strober would ever know, especially when it comes to actual facts. I give better facts than she does. And I'm not a dark black woman. And where did I get it from? From history. From 1800s up to now. And the same place Rashida got it from, the same place Chrissy gets it from, the same place they all get it from. But Rashida has to be the one that says, she did it, me, which most people know is bullshit. Anyways, back to Madam C.J. Walker. Anne Malone hired Madam C.J. Walker. Yes, this is true. Madam C.J. Walker sold product for Anne Malone. Yes, that is true. But when Madam C.J. Walker learned, she said, you know what? I got to go do this on my own. And she did. She went out, and it's in the history, and it's the facts. I don't know what the fuck Rashida was reading, because she forgot about all this. Madam C.J. Walker made a product for hair and skin specifically for the darker black tone woman. Like I said before, you guys know, black women know, that dark black women can't and don't use the same products as light-skinned black women. We all know this. This is fact. So am I wrong? You know I'm not. So Rashida Strober left out these facts. She left them out just to besmirch Madam C.J. Walker. Called her a thief. Called her a fraud. And said, well, why is Madam C.J. Walker getting more credit than Anne Malone? Anne Malone gets credit. But Mrs. Rashida Strober, you know why? Do I have to school you all the time, Ms. Strober? Do you know why Madam C.J. Walker got more attention than Anne Malone? Because Madam C.J. Walker was a dark black woman and at that time supposedly had absolutely no chance to survive on her own. None. No chance at success. But you know what? She did something phenomenal. The first dark black millionaire female in the 1800s. The first dark black female. And that is a feat on its own. And it deserves that attention. Okay? Anne Malone was still a black woman who got racism. Yes. But because she was a light-skinned woman with straight hair, she got more respect from white people more than Madam C.J. Walker. And these are facts that you failed miserably again in your fucking video besmirching Madam C.J. Walker like you always do. You're always tearing black people down. And now you're tearing a black dark woman down. You always do it, Rashida. What are you getting from this? More views? Like I said, drama and drama fucking sells and you know it. So you're either ignorant on retrieving actual facts or you're just doing it just to rile up your people. And you did rile them up because I saw the comments on that video. You had other people calling her a fraud and a thief. You're fucked up. You got a fucked up head. You're a narcissist. You got delusions of grandeur. You calling her a thief when you're the actual fucking thief. You act like you just learned all this shit on your own. You didn't. Everything we do, we learn from somebody else. People who work as fucking work in a salon doing hair, they learn from somebody. People who are mechanic, they learn from somebody. People who do activism and colorism, they learn from somebody. And in your case, you learn from a whole bunch of people. Because I seen your video about black hair and light hair. I wonder where you got that from. Was it Anne Malone and Madam C.J. Walker, maybe? Cut the shit already, Rashida. You know, you're just so fucking ridiculous. If you're gonna use other people's shit, at least make sure it's the correct shit. You're just flipping online. I watch you in most of your videos, flipping online, reading other people's shit. But then you go out and say, I am the world's only first, only this, only that. Please. You learned it from a bunch of fucking people. You learned it just like everybody else learned it. And that video shows. In that video, you're actually online reading other people's shit. The same thing you accuse others of doing with you. You didn't even talk about Madam C.J. Walker until I brought it up. Until I told you in a previous video, Madam C.J. Walker did this and did that. All of a sudden, 3 days later, you come out with a video on Madam C.J. Walker. But the problem is, you got all the facts wrong. You got all the facts wrong. Get it together. Cut that bullshit out already. Every other video, you're making yourself look worse than worse. Eddie Barrios from the Bronx. You got no shame, woman.